Hello. Hey guys, welcome to my first ever vlog. Literally first, like I've never done a vlog before in my life. So, first thing to say, I guess, is I'm going to do my best to make this entertaining for you. And if there are any, if it's crap, I apologise. And of course, technical issues, I'm very inexperienced. So apologies again. Either way, guys, I am casting the EUMasters this weekend, starting tomorrow. So, I want to take you behind the scenes, show you what it's like to be a caster. I'm working with some of the Riot guys as well. So it should be a lot of fun for you guys to get a window into that. But it's also more than that. Because for me, doing stuff, look at that hair, bloody hell. Yeah, doing stuff is difficult. Because if you know stuff about me, you know that I struggle with anxiety. So I want to give you a bit of a glimpse into what it's like to have anxiety and what it's like to live with that and just, this is how I do my shit with being a caster and also having anxiety. Anxiety really is like being taken out of the comfort zone, at least that's what it is for me. So doing as many things as I can to stay in my comfort zone even when I'm taken out of it, as weird as that sounds, it's kind of important. So I bring this. It is it's like a little space heater, but basically it's just like it's a fan. It's for white noise. Like I always sleep with this fan on, even when I'm at home. So I bring this with me when I'm going on my trips because yeah, it makes it a lot easier for me to sleep. Part of the thing to help with my kind of believing in myself, I've stuck little boards up on the walls around my house where that reads everything's okay, you can cope. Just sometimes it's really helpful to remember and to be reminded that actually everything is okay. Like, it's not the end of the world like you think it is. Everything's fine, you can cope with it. The more you say this kind of stuff to yourself, the more you'll believe it. Even if you don't believe it, just say it and eventually you will start believing it. So for me, having these things up on the wall, it helps me with that. The worst part of these trips leaving home is always, it's always leaving Shad. Shad.
Goodbye, Shad. We'll see you soon, Shad. Be a good boy, Shad.
What a cutie. Hey guys, we're about to leave. It is about 9 PM. So we should arrive around midnight or so. Yeah, let's still got the Christmas decorations up. Let's head off.
Goodbye, Shad. See you in Leicester.
It's about midnight. We are just arrived. Night times are often the hardest times if you have anxiety or something like that, because they say your head's like a bad neighborhood, you should never go in there alone at night. So there's two things that I do to try and make night times a bit easier for myself, and that starts with relaxation and distraction. Relaxation for me starts with planning my day ahead for tomorrow. My brain right now is going to come up with a whole bunch of what if scenarios, and if I don't have answers to those questions, it's going to answer them for me, and that will be the worst case scenario, probably worse than the worst case scenario. And for me, the thing that I struggle the most with and what I worry the most about is my food and what I'm going to be eating. So I plan out my food routine. I make sure when I wake up I have a sandwich. I make sure that I have a sandwich on me at all times in case I get hungry. When I walk to the studio, I'm going to get some food like a Subway or just something like that. And there's going to be food served there, which I'll eat, and then I will have food when I'm finished. So I know it's planned out. I know I'm going to have enough food. I'm going to be fine with that. And then that means that once I've answered those what if questions, when they come into my mind, instead of driving me crazy, I can answer them and calm myself down. Outside of that, it's just things like breathing routines. Just make sure you're like breathing in and breathing out, just calm yourself down like that. And also the stuff like just telling yourself you can do it. Just like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Just reminding yourself that you can do it, because you can do it. The second thing, like I mentioned, was distraction. So that's the easy one, where you just want to try and not think about things as much as you can. So watching Netflix or playing a game. As long as it takes your mind off things, then that's all Gucci. So yeah, that's the plan tonight, guys. I'm going to make a cup of tea. They have a kettle set down there, which is fantastic. And yeah, then I'll just chill out and distract myself until I fall asleep. Good morning, guys. It is the crack of 12 PM. Yeah, my hair is just having some kind of, I don't know. Either way, that's fantastic stuff. So, I was a bit not feeling 100% last night. I was a bit worried about shit, but got through that. Gonna get some food now. Gonna eat the sandwich, like I told you, plan that shit out. Head down to the lobby. I hope I'll meet some guys there, and then we'll walk over to the venue together. Grab some food on the way. And yeah, the day begins here, lads. See you shortly. Oh, it's so warm in here.
That's a great one.
Guys, just gonna jump into rehearsal real quick, and yeah, bit of a rush, guys.
Continuing to talk about the matchups a little later today. Kim will be taking on the Mad Lions. The tournament started with
I've got our rehearsal in right now.
And over the last 4 weeks, we have narrowed it
Foxdrop's
down
hair, though.
to 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the European Masters offline finals start right now.
So we'll try and keep our points nice and...
I might interrupt you, or if you're talking, I'll do a little thumbs up.
Yeah, if you want to keep the cameras on us when we're talking, and then you can give a visual indicator,
Yes.
and then I can... Okay, rehearsal is done. Doors open apparently in like 10 minutes or so. So I'm hoping that I can go out, meet some of you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna I'm gonna mince about and see what happens. So yeah, but we go live in a little bit, guys.
Panorama. There you go, lads. You're gonna get a match.
There we go. Alright.
How do you do crazy angles in this? Yeah. I'm actually filming correctly this time, it's great.
Dan, he's taking 100 photos. Yes, world recognizes for sure. You can see the head.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a slice again.
I don't know what to record here. I'm bad at this.
Alright, we're trying to get ready for the first game of the day. It is Gamers Origin and Illumina. Gamers Origin, pretty heavy favourites, but we'll see how we go. Should be fun. Yeah, I forgot, I don't have a cameraman for this, so yeah, there might be some crap shots, but I'm going to do my best.
It's a big stun by the Syndra, but once again, Gamers Origin, they can't fully commit into this. Ice Beasto exactly where he needs to be. This positioning is incredible right now. Woolite still playing a little on the front, but just behind all of his frontliners. This is fantastic stuff. The guy's definitely stepped up now. There goes a lot of damage in. Let's see. Oh, Ice Beasto getting turned around, but he doesn't go down in the Olaf. Running through, can't find the damage. Looks like Kikis has found Pulsus, and Toaster nearly falls as well. SOUTHEND picking up Tinks, and this is going to be Illuminar game and running right through. Flash forth to Lord. They find the Syndra. Illuminar Gaming pushing for the win. It's only Toaster left up, and they're just dancing around the aggro. SOUTHEND, he's in single digit on the health, but he's not going to go down. And the Nexus is bare. 27 minutes on the clock. Last desperate defense will do nothing. And Illuminar Gaming take game number 1. Things have definitely turned the way away from Gamers Origin.
They have no mana.
Going to come up, and Toaster, he's burning low. In comes SOUTHEND looking for the 3-man, 4-man shuffle, and Gamers Origin melt. That's a triple kill for SOUTHEND. Poland will not be denied. Call them dark horses, call them underdogs, call them whatever you want, but Poland are in the finals.
Call them winners. They managed to take the series from Gamers Origin. Absolutely amazing.
Alright, first series down at Illumina, 2-0. Who would have thought that? No one thought that. I didn't think that, at least. But now it's time to cast. I'm doing the Origin series with Quickshot. We're over here.
George, could you just pop your camera
Somewhere over there. So yeah, it should be fun.
I'm looking at the carrot pile 2 miles down the road.
Yeah, it's 5 become 1 is the thing I see every time.
Mad Lions are just so good at this. We have to give huge credit to them where they're just able to run around They've already got that top tower, like you mentioned. Now they just picked up the bot tower, and now, again, they're looking for this mid tower. Warlib gets a catch.
Oh, look at that damage onto Jesus. He just gets pulled backwards by the Never Move. Buster shot's already been used there by Forgiven as the teleport completes from Expect, instantly running for his life with the Nature's Grasp to buy some time. A demonic ascension from Warlib as he flashes forward, gets one before he takes down another. That's a double. 20-second death timers mean Mad Lions have absolutely done it. Never Move doesn't find the target as Forgiven is being blocked by Jesus. Mad Lion still waiting for the minions to pour through. That's a double root, pulled back into Forgiven. He's gone, he's down. Mad Lions have struck first in the semi-final, taking down Origin.
First game down.
Land experience in a meme
And this disc.
isn't a thing.
I even think that
Not my game.
the fact that Warlib gets a land
Bit boring. That's what next game's better.
he tends to do.
They're going for the Baron now, Trevor. It's all happening again.
All right, let's take a look. Mad Lions are trying to get in the pit. Here comes Froggen, but he might be too late. Froggen jumps into the back end, trying to get the damage down. Warlib is out. Nobody from Origin yet, until finally Forgiven falls. Insect gets one in reply. 2 members of the Lions are down. Crown Shot is already out of the fight as Nemesis gets chunked out. That's the third. Zombie Scion's going to try get some hits down, and Froggen's Realm Warp manages to save the day. It's clear Mad Lions focusing Forgiven, but even better for Origin, Froggen cleans up.
Froggen's performance reminds me of when your low elo mates ask you to play flex queue and you begrudgingly accept. He's trying his darndest to carry his team on his back here. They're not really committing the way he is. They're not really cooperating the way he wants to do it, but by goodness does Froggen want to win this game.
Dark Binding from Jesus is going to slow down any sort of defense from Self-Made. That will secure the tower. Here comes Warlib. He's looking for a kill. Warlib manages to get some damage, but the grand challenge cannot be completed. Without Warlib, there's simply not enough damage. A binding from Jesus locks down Falco. The Nexus is now the target. Origin bite back and send us to game 3.
Alright, game 2 down. Holy crap. 1-0.
Had a couple of team fights where he popped in as a
And this
Fiora,
disc,
got
we're
some
casting the
kills,
deciding game.
19
Holy crap, it's going to be
Fiora doesn't really do well in team fights.
Origin are split up. Glacial Prison going to be sidestepped by Froggen once more. Demonic Ascension comes up. Look at the healing. Stays alive a few seconds longer. Flashes away to safety. Froggen stays alive. Manages to get the heal. Turns back into the Bellows Breath. Finally gets shut down. Warlib is forced to flash to safety. It's a 1-for-2. Mad Lions took so long to kill Froggen. They still lose the fight.
And XPK's been setting up for this moment years in advance. She's too tanky, he says. She's too tanky. That's what too tanky looks like. Froggen on the Swain with a Shen ultimate. What a beast.
Warlib is distraught. He is destroyed. And all of Mad Lions are sinking, Foxdrop.
It's not just Warlib's emotions that are destroyed, it's his base as well. They're going to lose this series 2-1 to Origin.
Origin have surpassed everybody in their way, have surprised everybody that stood up to them, and Origin are one step closer to greatness. Yeah. We'll welcome the show. Set the scene, maybe do a bracket update. Let's not do any videos from today unless it's a jokerism or something, whatever content we get. Player welcome into graphic, into player welcome, into graphic, into picks and bans.
That's first day done. I'm joined by the wonderful, handsome Pyrotechnics. We finished our casting. I had an interview afterwards, and then we did some meeting stuff for tomorrow, prepping for tomorrow. So, what time is it now, Pyro mate?
Midnight Macca's.
Midnight Macca's, as is a standard for this this stuff here up in Leicester. So, Midnight Macca's, crash to the hotel, and then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I'm filming for my vlog.
Oh, hello. I always look at the I'm not ready to makeup.
You don't need makeup, mate. You're beautiful as is. So we got some McDonald's. Went back to the hotel, ate it there, and then just hung out for ages. It is 3 AM, so it's pretty bloody late. But yeah, successful day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's the finals. I'm casting the finals. Origin, Illumina should be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm going to bed, guys. So good night. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Oof, it's about midday, Sunday, so they're the finals. I'm not posting as much about anxiety and stuff, and that's kind of because once I get involved in it all, once I immerse myself in it all, the anxiety all gets better, you know. Anxiety is all about projecting into the future, thinking about things into the future, and it just lies to you about stuff and tells you everything's going to be awful when it's not going to be awful. And so then, surprise, surprise, when you actually get into doing stuff, hey, it's actually not awful and I'm doing fine. So I'm going to do the standard, excuse me, have my breakfast and chill out a little bit, and then I will go to the studio.
What are we doing now, Pyro?
Just to be clear,
we're rehearsing.
We're rehearsing, we're testing mics, and I can hear myself in my head, which is really weird. So we tested our mics, and now it's time for the anal desk to test theirs.
Where's Foxy?
I'm here, mate.
He's vlogging it.
I'm just catching all the scenes, you know.
What's up? Foxy, can you come join us?
So we are 10 minutes until doors open. I'm all dressed up in my fancy tie that my mum gave me. I'm going to go do makeup, and then I'm going to do some crowd hype stuff, and then prepare for the beginning of the event.
If you ever wonder what England weather looks like,
Yep, that's this is classic England weather.
EUMasters finals. So talking about forgiving. That is a very good reason to be here.
Make sure you get behind Illuminar and Origin going into this final. But you might realise we have a member of our casting team missing here on stage. So I would like you to put your hands together and welcome one of our more colourful casters, Foxdrop.
We just want to thank all the European regions for participating in the EUMasters, making it what it is. The 26 teams,
of which I have no clear favourites or preferential team, for making this tournament what it is. Guys, the EUMasters finals starts now.
Gonna start this one up. Insect goes in, he gets the Sonic Wave, looking for the follow through. Here come the Rams horns, and he's gonna try to follow at, they stopped the Dragon. Ice Beasto trying to get the damage up. Smite Fight's gonna be taken away by Kikis. Let's see if they can turn this one around though. Jesus gets a two-man, knock him in! The Tom Kench is gone! Illuminar Gaming, they're gonna lose two. That's double for Forgiven. Kikis just trying to throw axes around the side. But nothing else is certain but death at this point. They take the Dragon, but they lose two. The double kill comes in for Forgiven, melting through the health bars of Illuminar Gaming. Last-ditch effort, not enough. Origin gonna take this one away.
What a performance from Origin. They struggled in the early game. It looked like the tempo with our Polish powerhouse. But a couple of mistakes here and there, and Origin find themselves with a game up in this final series of the EUMasters.
Origin trying to find the fight. Expect flanking around the side, but it's five members of the Polish powerhouse. Here goes Froggen. The damage is real! And that was a Frogger's play if I've ever seen one. Double kill for the Casio, and Kikis is gonna fall to the boulder chuck of expect.
look at the player counts. Kikis knows the F up right there. Holy moly. What was that? They just flicked a switch and just got clean aced Illumina. What happened?
These guys just turned up the heat all the way to 1,000. It's going to be the last of the Nexus turrets fallen. We thought it was going to be all tied up, but as the Nexus is laid bare, Origin on match point. Origin going to try to answer though. Look at that. Insect going in. He's going to kiss two together. Bring back the Braum. And it's going to be Ice Beasto coming in for the relief effort. Expect even coming around the side. This is a real messy fight. In comes Froggen. Let's see if they've got the damage. Try and finish it. Trying to turn away from the petrifying gaze, but the snake slithers forward and sinks her fangs into Woolite. Looking for one, looking for two. It's going to be SOUTHEND going down as well. That's the double kill for the Origin mid laner. Illuminar's hopes and all of Poland Desperation here, not going to happen. Origin, it has been a long ride for these guys. It has been some dark days, but finally we can say this Origin story has a happy ending. Well-earned victory, 3-0, sweeping it, gentlemen. They are the European Masters.
The game's just finished. I am now going to do an interview with Rugen. Because the guy who normally does the interviews is ill, so I'm sitting here with my mic, we're waiting for Rugen to appear. And yeah, this is my first proper interview, so I'm a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, we'll just wing it like I always do, and we'll see how it goes.
Hey guys, I'm here with Forgiven and Nalo, coach of Origin. So you're saying there is a chance we might see God-Given compete at the top stage again?
I mean, NA imports people that are terrible in the game or they have no idea of macro and micro, and that's why NA teams never kind of elevated the game, because if you take also into account the fact that there are not many homegrown NA players that can actually compete, when you take imports that were good in the past, or they are mediocre, or they don't offer anything except mechanical play, then you are doomed to fail. It's a recipe for disaster.
Go ahead. Let's put the legs into something. Yeah, okay, you gotta do a lift now. Show's over, and now it's time to unwind a little bit. There's an after party going on, so we're just gonna chill out, talk to some mates, and yeah. So I guess that's it, lads. Thanks so much for joining me for my very first vlog. I hope it was decent enough to watch. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic evening, and I will see you